that's it. Hey, how's it going? I'm Dante Boelhower, and this is my introduction to YouTube. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Dante Boelhower, a photographer, videographer, graphic designer. Basically, all things media I love doing. I'm big into photography. It's my passion. It has been for about 4 years now, and I'm 19 years old. So one of my big goals and big dreams has always been to start a YouTube channel, to teach, to document my life. It's always been something that I've wanted to do and felt that it was a goal of mine. I've thought a lot about what to do for a first video to kind of introduce myself to YouTube, and I've filmed a few different videos. I don't know if they'll ever see the light of day, but I'm hoping this one does. And I wanted my first video on YouTube to actually be meaningful. So I want to talk about the importance of progress and reflecting on how far you've come, because a lot of times it's not that easy to see how you've progressed throughout your career. Now, my favorite YouTuber, Peter McKinnon, has a quote, and it said,
"Wherever you're at now, chances are it's not a place you could have imagined even just being a year before."
Now, I love that quote because in the short term, progress is kind of hard to see. But if you look long term, for example, a year, like Peter says, it's really obvious to see whether you've been progressing or not because it's such a large time span between two pieces of work. Now, when I first started photography, I was shooting on this. It's a Nikon Coolpix B500, Pix with an X. And the photos that I took with it were not great. I was just starting out. I had no real sense of composition. I just saw something that I thought looked cool, pointed the camera at it, and snapped the photo. But at the time, those photos were some of the best photos I had ever taken. I was blown away by the high quality of the camera compared to my iPhone, and just having that camera made me feel like the photos that I took were better. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't be proud of the photos you took way back then. That's not to say that they're bad or that you were a failure back then. Because at the time, that was your best work. You were putting your best foot forward, working hard at what you did, and that was the product you got. Now, it's good to be able to look back and see that you've progressed, but that doesn't mean that the work back then was bad. I'm still proud of photos that I took 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I know that I'm much better now than I was back then, but that doesn't mean that every photo, every video, everything that I did back then was bad or that the idea was bad. So that's all I got. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you found it valuable. That's what I'm trying to bring to the table here. I'm trying to bring value to you guys, whether it's by teaching something, providing just kind of my insight, or whatever I can do. I'm excited to see where this kind of YouTube journey leads me, and I hope you guys stick around for it. So, with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. I don't really know what to do for the outro. All the YouTubers I watch either get up or they cover the camera. Too wide. I'm just gonna go upstairs, so bye. See, but then I gotta turn the camera off. We'll work something out.